Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, aka Nurses and Jovu for those who don't know me, and we're reviewing Young, Famous, and African Season 2, Episode 3. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. The episode starts off with Annie being the center of attention with her 8 Baba. We're gonna call that man 8 Baba over here, okay? 8 Baba drama and her swanky drama.
Do you know Annie's husband is having a baby with their personal banker? I hope that's not true.
I'm on the phone with someone. Annie calls this person, and the things that she was saying about me were the most horrible things I've ever heard about myself.
At this point, I need to know what she said. I really need to know what she said, because if Swanky is saying the most vile thing came out of Annie's mouth and he would never respect somebody who said those things to her and whatever, why did he reach out to her with the whole 8 Baba situation? I don't know. To me, when I write you off, if you are dead to me, you're dead to me. If you dead like Biggie, like you're done. You are done. I need to know what's been said so that we can finally move on from this storyline. Annie herself is tired of all the drama, so she decides to go on Andile's podcast. I don't know if he already had this podcast or if he's doing it for the sake of the clearing up of the dramas. I don't know. But she's like, let me tell my story so that y'all can get off my back.
7 kids. And I know this because I have the same dynamics in my family.
I never want to your matter.
You know what I mean? I have 4 children, there's 2 mothers, there's 3 fathers.
It's not like the young man was having babies.
Multiple.
Like they say. When I read that story, it wasn't serious because this bank has been getting pregnant since I had Olivia. This story dropped 8 years ago. I know, when I like to troll me, but please, leave our children. Leave all of them out of it.
I definitely hear her when she says it's so frustrating and heartbreaking when your kids are old enough to see and hear the drama that's going on. Like, you don't want them to have this image of your father, especially if it's not true, because allegedly this woman does this every so many odd years, you know what I mean? And so I think at the end of the day, your marriage is what you make it. If polygamy works for you, and there's like some discourse going on in the comments about like Africa is a polygamous continent. Don't do the continent like that. I don't know about y'all, but the country I'm from, that is not the norm, okay? It is okay for some people. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. If they get cheated on and they return, that's what they want to do. Somebody did say in the comments that 8 Baba did not actually cheat on Annie and that he was in relationships, full relationships with those women prior to getting married to Annie. And if that's the case, then I'll rescind everything that I've said, because the way that the relationship was presented in season 1 and a little bit in season 2 was the fact that they are childhood sweethearts and they've been together from childhood. So if that's a misconception, my bad, Annie, my bad. Zandele, not Zandele, well, let's just call them Zandele. Zandele has decided to take my advice and sit down and actually talk about this are we, aren't we situation, because even us, we are tired.
The chemistry between myself and Andile is very undeniable. Even when I try to avoid him, I don't know how to explain it. With his history, with all these baby mamas, I kind of feel like him and Diamond is the same WhatsApp group.
Diamond comes in the room and your world stops. Not because Swanky said so, not because Naked said so, because
That's
you
the
said
father
so.
of my kids.
Here I was thinking, whew, finally we're gonna come to a conclusion. Nothing has been concluded. Nothing at all. Basically, she said she feels comfortable between Diamond and Andile and she can't decide. She can't pick a side. Well, pick a side. Big woman like this, and this is what you're, no. Pick a freaking side. She said what drew her to him, Andile, was the fact that he's a player and he's cut from the same cloth as Diamond. But my thing is, you're not with Diamond and things didn't work out for a reason. Why would you want to pursue something that's likely going to have the same end result? That part don't make sense to me, Zari. And like, you started off as like the bad bee in season 1, but in season 2, let's not even go there. Speaking of Diamond, he is wanting to test the waters with Fantana, but Fantana has peeped the vibe between him and Zari, and she don't really like that.
She doesn't want you to have anyone, but she wants you to be available for her 24/7, but she can be with somebody else.
Just because someone is the mother of your kids does not mean that you can't move on with your life.
When was your last time making love? Allow me to kiss your beautiful lips.
Before you go, okay.
She was not kissing me, she was eating me.
There's no way these big people don't know how to kiss. Because Diamond has 5 kids. He must know how to do something. I was like, this is really awkward. And if anything, Fantana, I run. Then she went upstairs and I said, oh girl, I hope nothing happened. Because based off that kiss, you know what, let me stop. So 8 Baba decides to come with the kids to surprise Annie and also just to give her some peace of mind while she's going through all of this rumor mill situation.
She would love to see some of her favorite faces right now, so let's go and hang with our people.
Don't want me! Oh my God, okay.
We're right behind you.
I'm gonna get some tonight, definitely.
Honestly, they are such a beautiful family. They really are. These 2 little girls seem so sweet and I don't know. I want to know what's the actual story with these 2. Maybe I need to read up on that myself because as long as the story is 8 Baba is just a around the way guy, like he just sows his seeds wherever he wants, that I cannot support this relationship. I really can't support it. And I look at Annie and I'm like, Annie, please free yourself. I know it's easier said than done, especially as a woman who has the luxury of living in a Western world where leaving people is just regular. And also, I'm not married, nor do I have kids. So I don't know the toll that would take to leave somebody. But girl, free yourself. If all of this drama is true. The boys get together to play basketball. And Louis,
Kanye's event. Personally, Zandele, I felt like you stole my moment.
He's here for barely a minute and he's picking bones with everybody.
You really feel I stole your moment?
You stole my moment, dog. Your voice was so raised, I was even scared. I was like, okay, this guy's gonna beat up someone.
so do these people not realize that to be the moment, you must just be? You can't create the moment. You can't fabricate the moment. To be the moment, it's just... There's a phrase in my language, just nje. Nje. It's like just. You know? That thing. Ahola that thing, you know? Intole. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, when you're the moment, you're just the moment. You don't have to force it. You don't have to say, here I am being the moment. Like, Louis is weird. To make matters worse, he was complaining about not being able to have his little speech at Kanye's unmasking party. So the people say, okay, well, tell us the speech now. He should have kept the speech.
Kanye Mbao, you were slaying before we had slay queens. You were influencing before we had the age of influencers.
No.
The original blueprint. Here's a toast to the Queen of Bling. That was my toast. Yeah.
This man is upset that he didn't get to lick Kanye's ass in front of everyone. That's what you're upset about? Because that's what the speech was. The speech was giving us nothing but adoration for Kanye. And for what? For what? This whole thing is about stop being fake. You're being fake. Louis, you're absolutely being fake. Fantana also decides to get the women together so that they can just hash out the discourse that's going on between them and so she can get more acquainted with the group.
What happened at the studio? You know, she just shot it.
I already shot it.
She seems like she's batshit crazy, so I think you need to tread carefully. It's awkward.
Auntie, please.
Fantana, you're supposed to be hosting. I don't know why I'm doing with this.
I don't know how to do that. Thank you.
I could be PA for today.
Guys, where's Annie?
Where's Anya?
I saw you guys made up at the party.
How did we make up?
You didn't make up. No.
Even with Fantana trying to stir the pot a little bit, the women, for the most part, were pretty cordial. I'll give that. They were pretty cordial. And I was like, this is a recipe for disaster. This is not going to be good. Bonang and Kanye in the same room because clearly there's something there that we don't know about. Bonang and Nadia, but they don't want to talk about their stuff. So that's fine. That's cool. Annie and Zari. But it wasn't that bad. There was even a moment where Fantana was like, let's everybody say one nice thing we like about everyone. And they decided, you know what, it's better to be quiet than to say something shady. And I said, wow, this is progress. Like I said, Louis just isn't that guy. And to make matters worse, he's thirsty.
So who else is single from the group of friends that I've met?
Gandhi, all you wanna do is just smash the room.
Just trying to make friends without making
This
anybody
man, we need to put a leash on you.
The last time I met Bonang, I had flown her down to one of my events in Namibia.
Yeah.
All the hotels were fully booked. Yeah, so she left. She flew back.
Now, how do you fly somebody out and you don't make sleeping arrangements? Especially somebody like Bonang, a big name like Bonang. And you being Lewis, no offense, I don't know who you are. I'll chop it up to me being in Canada. I don't really know the African superstars the way that people currently living in Africa do know them. But Louis, I don't know him, never seen him. Do y'all still know who he is and what he does? Because I don't. So you're going to bring these big names and not coordinate things appropriately? Come on, Louis. Do better. It's clear that the new women of the group love drama. And now it's Bonang's turn.
And the diamond platinums?
Wait, how do you wait?
What's happening with you and the diamond platinums?
We went to, oh my God. And then we kissed. No.
Okay. Let the girls eat cake. I want to have a conversation with Zari. She's definitely not going to be happy. Destruction.
I'm starting to believe that they just thrive off of it. They thrive off of the drama. They thrive off of the discourse. They want there to be mess and chaos in the group. And it's just weird to me. Because like I said in my season 1 recap, and you guys keep asking me why do I not like naked? Watch that video. I explained it in that video. But what did I say in the season 1 recap? No, I'm drawing a blank. The women love drama. Yo? I would like to see more of what these people actually do. You know what I mean? I want to see Nadia on stage. I want to see DJ Naked actually DJ. I want to see, Bonang influencing and Kanye influencing and whatever else these people do. I want to see Lewis design some stuff. I want to see, the most that we see is Diamond in his studio. But then what he does there is not even really music related. He's trying to get into some woman's pants. So I'm just like, everyday drama. Seriously? Really? Okay. Aid Baba is now having his say, and he says he's tired of being painted as this bad father, bad husband, because he's not cheating on his wife.
It's not like those days where you keep your kids from... Man, hoo-ha, straight up. Yo, this is what it is, this is what it is, this is what it is. I'm human, right? But sometimes some of those things, they hurt. People are mean, man. People say stuff. They just go out there and just say stuff. And it's not everybody that can handle that stuff.
Aid Baba is having a tough time, guys. Aid Baba is having a tough time. But I will agree, like I said earlier with the Annie talking about her daughters, same with Tu Baba, Aid Baba, seeing your kids view all of this stuff, like it's hard, If you want to talk about them, actually, there's no way to avoid it. I was gonna say don't bring the kids into it, but honestly, there's no way to avoid it because even if the kids don't go looking for it, maybe the kids at school know what's going on or somebody's parent knows what's going on. And so the kids can't run away from the news, the drama and whatever. And their dad is a high profile person. And even Annie, they're both high profile people. So the news is going to travel. The rumors are going to spread. It is sad. I will give them that. All jokes aside, it is sad. I can finally cut Naked some slack for being my least favorite character because Louis has taken the throne.
I want to have at least my firstborn. I don't mind whether there's the mother involved or without a mother. Just give me my child out. I don't mind raising. No, it's true.
You donate your eggs, we find a surrogate, and we go our separate ways. I want a baby. I don't want a relationship.
And I don't want to say it's selfish, but didn't you want to grow up in the same house as your dad and your mom?
I do agree that it's kind of selfish. It can be done, and I will say that typically women do this more, you know, choosing to have a kid on their own and either with somebody they know or a sperm donor or whatever. And then if it's somebody that they know, they just go their separate ways and co-parent, you know, apart. But I'm inclined to believe that it's selfish. At the least, if you can find somebody and you feel like you do want to procreate with them, why not give your children a 2-parent household if you can? If it's really not in the cards, that's fine. You know, some great human beings out here are raised by single parents. It's not the end of the world. But like to specifically sign yourself up, I don't know. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but I do feel like there's an element of selfishness there. Bonang has wasted no time exposing this kiss between, what's her name again? I keep forgetting her name. Fantana and Diamond.
Swanky gonna be mad.
Why?
He warned me already. He did?
So I'll keep quiet until she feels that she wants to tell Swank. Fantana was busy kissing Diamond. Did you know about that?
I didn't.
Oh my God! Well, there we go. Fantana, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, drama every day, it gets annoying. But if you're gonna poke for real. Don't do like Nadia and Fantana asking these prodding questions. And we know what you're saying, but you're not saying it. Say point blank, this one was doing something with so-and-so. Did you know that? Like, just say it. You're adamantly saying, I'm going to instigate. And not like, I'm just looking out. Because Nadia likes to say, I'm just looking out for You're not. You're not looking out for them. And now the kicker of this whole situation is that Bonang is being told about the Louis hotel accommodation, whatever situation. And she said, excuse me? Who is this man and what is his situation? Because all of this is a lie.
Who is this Namibian that comes to my country and lies? I need to meet him. It doesn't sound like something I would do.
And then he said he sent an email to apologize.
Well, he's a liar. I mean, Mr. Namibia.
He flew you.
Lying about my whereabouts. Don't try me.
Now, Louis, I hope you have some receipts, sir. Because you told a grand story. Mind you, it's not deprecating towards Bonang. It's more so self-deprecating. So, fine. But you told this grand story just for it to potentially not be true. I hope he has receipts. I hope he has receipts. I'm ready to see where this goes. I would love to see the Bonang and Louis confrontation. And maybe not like a confrontation, but like their introduction, a conversation, whatever. Because I need to know whether or not this story is true, okay? Don't tell me. Don't tell me in the comments. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like I can't speak. I can't really think. If you can hear, my voice is gone because last night was a night, okay? Anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.